Joined now by John Payne as well as Mike North. Okay, USDA's latest WASDE report out Friday. Got an updated look at old crop. What was the biggest takeaway, John, from the report on Friday?
Tough call. I think it was more of why we rallying on bearish wheat news. You know, U.S. stocks increasing, not drastically, but a decent percentage change, 10% higher month over month as far as the carryover goes. We're not moving a lot of supply per the export numbers we got really the last 6 weeks. So to see us trade above $11 here into the weekend on Kansas City is a head scratcher and certainly points towards something out there that's either inflationary or dangerous with the war as we kind of move here into the growing season and the harvest season.
Yeah, and Mike, still a lot of question marks about the impact of the war and what it's going to mean for global grain supplies. But when you look at South America, USDA did lower its Brazilian soybean crop estimate, but did raise corn. And we're hearing that it could be a better than expected corn crop down there in Brazil.
Yeah, all on weather. The drought has been well documented and its damage to soybeans, not just in Brazil, but across that entire continent. But the weather has since changed and gone wetter and provided moisture in the key growing areas. And now the corn crop forecast continues to grow. That could be the case as we look forward. A lot of weather models suggest that that's going to be continuing to see some good rains and some good support by weather.
John, at what point do you think we will really have a handle on the South American soybean crop?
I think it's already there. You know, the harvest is moving forward. I think the worry I have, again, as I've mentioned in previous segments, is the Chinese reopening. You know, they're essentially locked down. Shanghai, biggest city in China, is like it was March 2020 here. So, you know, the velocity of money, the velocity of trade will completely have collapsed now. And I think at some point when they wake up, they're going to need meal, they're going to need product, and I think that's where the bean shortage will show up, and the U.S. will be the ones who will have to make up for it.
All right, John, Mike, thank you so much for joining us. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll have a check of weather right here on Ag Day.
To find John's newsletter, This Week in Grain and Oilseeds, head over to www.thisweekingrain.com. To contact Mike, visit www.ever.ag or give him a call at 608-518-3106.